joining me. I thought a good place for us to start would be to talk about self-love, because the relationship that we have with ourselves pretty much affects everything that we do. It affects the way that we see ourselves, it affects the perception that we have of the world, and it affects the way that we interact with other people. And this is such a huge topic. We can't possibly discuss everything about self-love in just one vlog. And so I just picked a few points to get you started. So many of us think that those who love themselves are arrogant or that they are selfish. And this is not true at all. We live in a society that doesn't really understand self-value, and so people tend to look outside of themselves, look to externals to validate who they are. And this is such a dangerous position to set your foundation, because externals are always shifting. And so we have to look to our own selves to find value. And if you're constantly spreading yourself thin for other people for fear of being called selfish, then you're not really doing anybody any favors. It exhausts you and it doesn't serve you well, because you probably don't want to do that thing. We have to come from a place of being self-full. Fill your own cup first, and then you can share the overflow. So, what do I mean when I say love yourself? Love yourself enough to know who you are. The most important relationship is the one you have with yourself. And so you have to go within to know what's there, to see what opinions, views, beliefs are laying in there. You can't rely on somebody else to tell you what to do or what to think. This is your own responsibility to find out what you are about. And so I encourage you to take time every day to be with yourself. Do something that you love without anyone else. Find out what you're interested in. Find out what makes you come alive. If somebody is interested in finding out more about a particular topic, they research it, they read books, they find out more information, and then they become knowledgeable about it. This is the same with us. If you want to know more about who you are, you have to take the time to be by yourself. It's good practice for getting comfortable in your own skin. Love yourself enough to listen to yourself. You know, when we come to earth, it's like we come fully equipped with a system that already knows everything that is good for us before we even experience it. I'm talking about our intuition, because it somehow already knows what works well for us and what doesn't before any situation actually happens. And so when you listen to your voice, when you listen to your intuition, you find that it tells you beforehand whether something will serve you or won't serve you. It's that still small voice that says, go to the left. This is the best way for you to go. It tells you, don't trust that person. Their intentions are not good. Or it says, yes, go for this thing. This is exactly what will make you come alive. And each and every single time that you listen to it, you find that it's always right. And so it's very important that we don't shut that voice down. It's important that every single day, with every decision that you make, you go within and you listen to what that voice has to say. And it's really like exercising a muscle. The more that you exercise it, the stronger that it gets. And if you don't listen to your intuition, then it becomes more silent and more in the background. Love yourself enough to root for yourself. What kind of conversations are you having with yourself? What do you say to yourself, especially when things go wrong? Do your conversations go something like this? Oh my God, I can't believe what just happened. I'm so stupid. How could I make that decision? I don't deserve this. I'm not worthy. I'm not good enough. We berate ourselves so much when we make mistakes that we don't even give ourselves a chance. And if we want to succeed at having any real peace in our lives, we have to change the way that we look at ourselves. We have to change the conversation that we're having with ourselves. Talk to yourself as if you're talking to your best friend. If you would never say something to somebody, don't say it to yourself. I bet you if your best friend came to you and told you they were having a huge problem, you would be so understanding. You would tell them, don't give up, you can do it, you're the best. And so do that to yourself too. Don't put yourself down. It doesn't serve you. It lowers your energy, and you need all your good energy just to go through all the challenges that we have in life. Hey, you need it just to have a good day. Love yourself enough to stand up for yourself. And by this I mean voice your concerns, voice your opinion. It's very important that you express yourself, what you're thinking, and express it clearly to other people. We are not mind readers. We're not going to know what you're thinking if you don't say it. And I know some of us are afraid to ruffle any feathers, to make any waves, but communication doesn't always have to be dramatic. You can express your needs, you can set your boundaries in a loving way. You can lovingly disagree with somebody. And so just start to practice that for yourself. If you haven't been expressing what you really need to say, take time to think about how you can finally let it out. It doesn't have to be rude, you just have to be truthful. Love yourself enough to take good care of your body. Eat right and exercise. There's so much bad nutrition out there that most of us are eating foods that are not healthy for us. They keep us low in energy, and they just maybe keep us bloated or just not feeling very good. And so I encourage you to be mindful of what you're putting into your body and to also exercise regularly. I say this because it's very important that you show up for yourself in your own life. You want to be around long enough to be able to do the things that you love. You want to be around long enough to be able to go about fulfilling your purpose. And you can't do that if you're not feeling good. And I'm not talking here about being thin or being heavy. I'm talking about finding out what your body type is and what a healthy weight for that body type will be. And it's going to be different for everybody. And so don't try to compare yourself to other people. Just discover for yourself what works for you. And then maintain that at a healthy state to make sure that you're constantly energetic, you're constantly doing something that feeds your body well. This is like giving yourself fuel, and you want to put the best fuel in so that you can go as far as possible. You can find out about dosha types, you can find out about the constituency of your yin and yang. There's so many resources out there. Please take the time to find out what works for you, and then do that to make sure that you're here to fulfill your purpose. I'll stop here for today. I really would love to hear what you guys think in the comments below. Please share with us what you do to show yourself some love. I'm sending you lots of blessings and lots of love. Here's hoping that you have a great week, and see you in the comments. Thank you, everybody. Namaste.